afternoon. Happy Wellness Wednesday, you beautiful humans. Amanda White and I are here for Wellness Wednesday, giving you goodness for mom and kids yoga today. We did breathwork last week, right, Amanda? And this week we're going to
I said we sure did.
We sure did. And today we're going to add on to that. And so I probably will turn off my screen so you guys can absolutely see Amanda in real time and all of her goodness. I love your background. It's super kid friendly. I love we feel like we're a little bit in the wilderness because we have those throw pillows, right, kids, right, everybody? And the trees there, it's not big enough tree to hug, but it is an amazing tree. So welcome to this Wednesday. It is about 12:30 my time. We are struggling with the time zone. I was like, it is only 10:30 in Amanda's world. And I need to keep that in my mind, my brain. So
changes, and we don't even change our clock. I feel like more when you don't change your clock than if we just changed our clocks.
Exactly. I think it'd be easier, right? I keep saying that out loud. So in real time, we are just going to get started because I just am so excited to do this class. We had such a great time last time we did kids yoga. I sat and did it, and I might even sit and do it again, but I'm going to be off camera today so you guys can see the big screen of Amanda and learn the goodness. So we'll come back together and talk a little bit about some amazing goodness that is going on this week in the essential oil world of Amanda's and I. So without further ado, we are going to start this, and I'm going to.
All right, so welcome. I know this is kind of a series. Last week we did the breathing. This week we're going to do the yoga with the breathing. So we are going to just really quick review the 3 different breath work that we did last week, or the breathing techniques. They were belly breathing. We did the slurping breath, which is awesome, and also the buzzing breath. So again, roll out your yoga mat if you want to sage your area, and cleanse the area in which you will be doing yoga. And again, grab your kiddo and just experiment and have fun. And again, even if you don't have kiddos, you can still get a lot out of this, taking yourself back and really getting back into childhood and experimenting and being curious and just allowing life to unfold, if you will. So again, belly breathing. Let's sit in easy pose, and we're going to go over the 3 breaths really, really quick. So belly breathing. This is to cool down, calm, redirect, and focus you or your kiddo. And we're going to put hands on our belly. And again, take a nice deep breath in through the nose, blowing the balloon up in your tummy. And you're going to exhale out, deflating that balloon. Inhale, belly, blow up the balloon, and exhale. So that was the first breath. The second breath is slurping breath. So what this looks like is you're literally going to take your tongue to the back of your teeth, and we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose and slurp the breath out. Let the breath out and slurp the breath in and exhale. And the slurping breath is good for cooling, calming, and releasing anger. We're going to do that one more time. Take a nice slurping breath in and exhale out. Now we're going to be little bees. So this is the 3rd breath we did last week. And again, this is to release anger. Put a smile on your face and literally kind of vibrates every part of your body if you let it. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in through our nose. And we're going to buzz it out. Take a nice deep breath in. And let's buzz it on out. And keep going. You can get as crazy here as you want. You can be flying around your little place. But breath can do so much for you and your life. So we are going to go into a nice little, I don't want to say flow because it's not really a flow, but positions in which we are going to experiment with these 3 different breaths and figuring out, how do you feel when you do that breath in this pose that offers this? So we are going to go into child's pose. And if you have never done child's pose before or been with us, welcome. So child's pose, you are going to be sitting on your heels. And again, take 2 fists like so. Put them in between your legs. That is how wide your legs should be, unless you need a little extra room. It could be the length or the width of your mat. And again, you and the kiddo can either be in front of one another, like your kiddo here and you here, and then you reach around each other to grab, or again, you can be side by side doing it together. So we're going to reach our arms out, head down on the ground. We are going to do 1 of each breath. So 1 of the belly breathing, 1 of the slurping breath, and 1 of the buzzing beat. And here, again, chat with your child. How does the first breathing exercise make you feel with this pose? How does the second one make you feel? How does the third one? We are just giving you tips, tricks, and things that have helped us, right? All right, so in child's pose, we are going to take a nice deep breath in through our nose, blowing that balloon up in our tummy, and exhale out. 1 more of the belly breathing. Nice deep breath in, blow that balloon up in your tummy, and exhale out. Now we're going to slurp our breath in. So tongue to the back of your teeth, top teeth. Take a nice slurp in and exhale out. Take another slurping breath in and exhale out. Now, how did that breath feel from the belly breathing? I'll give you a few minutes to discuss, or really narrow it down and figure out what was the difference I just felt. And again, you can always have a journal next to you and write it down as you're doing it. That is something I experimented with for months. And we are going to do the buzzing breath now. So nice deep breath in. And buzz it on out. Take a nice deep breath in. And again, play here. You can shake your head and you can shake your little behind. Pretend you have a little stinger out there. Nice deep breath in. And buzz it on out. Now, how did that feel compared to the last 2? We are going to walk our hands out as we come into a prone corpse pose. With our forehead down on the ground, we are going to extend our legs and our arms at the same time. Here, you can be a bug, you can be an ant, an insect, or a superhero. How amazing is that? So we are using our awesome little tummy, and here we're flying. We are flying above ground, going through clouds in the sky, and let's rest it on down. Now, when we go up, we're gonna take a nice deep breath in. And buzz it on out. All the way back down to the ground. Nice deep breath in. And we're gonna buzz it all the way back down to the ground. Now we're gonna slurp our breath up and buzz it on down. So tongue behind the teeth. As we go up, we're gonna slurp it up and buzz it on out. And slurp it on up to your favorite superhero. And now we're gonna turn into a bee and we're gonna buzz it on down. And because this is so much fun, we're gonna do it one more time. So we're gonna slurp the breath up into superhero or bug, and we're gonna buzz it all the way back down to the ground. See how much fun it is to incorporate breath in what you're doing? All right. So we are going to bring our hands to our shoulders and we are going to pop ourselves into table pose, which we are going to come onto all fours. That is what table pose is. Your arms are underneath your shoulders. Your legs are underneath your hips. And we are a strong table here and here, because the last one wasn't really a belly breathing pose, if you will. We're going to do some belly breathing here in table pose. So again, picturing our stomach as a balloon, we are blowing that balloon up as we take a nice breath in. And exhale out. Nice deep breath in, blowing up that balloon. And exhale out. And here, ask your kiddo, what color is your balloon you're blowing up? And again, tell them yours. Nice deep breath in. And exhale out. We are now going to go into cow pose as you inhale. And cat pose as you exhale. Cow pose, slurp it up. And cat pose as you buzz it out. Cow pose, slurp it up. And cat pose, buzz it out. All right, one more time. Slurp it up into cow pose. And buzz it out into cat pose. We are going to tuck our toes and head into downward dog. Here, we're gonna shake our awesome little dog tail up top as our heels are reaching towards the ground as well as our head. We're still shaking it up there, and we're more than welcome to pedal through your feet here. And just find your stillness. Nice deep breath here, blowing up that balloon in your tummy. And let's try buzzing out. Slurp the breath up. And buzz it on out. Can you find a little more length here? Can you play? What fun shapes can you and your kiddo make here together? You would be very surprised. Imagination's going crazy. All right, from here, we are going to walk our feet up, and we are going to hang in a forward fold. Again, if you are doing with your kiddo, you can lock arms side by side or in front of each other. You can even wrap each other's legs if that is a thing for you. And take a nice deep breath here. And exhale out. Let's add a nice little bounce, 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 bounce. And again, you can experiment with which breath work works for you here. And we are gonna bend our legs. We are gonna roll all the way up, shaking everything out into mountain pose. Now, mountain pose. This is the foundation of everything that develops strength, stability, and is just, I don't want to say this, but this is literally your handstand upside down. But we're not going into that today. All right, so in mountain pose, you are just here, grounding into the feet. You are picturing this beautiful blue sky above you, the sun beating on your skin, providing the warmth and vitamin D. Put a smile on your face. This is a very strong, strong pose. Nice deep breath in here, blowing that belly up. And exhale out. One more time, blow that balloon up. And exhale out. One more slurping breath. And buzz it on out. One more slurping breath. And buzz it on out. Now we're going to do something a little different. We are going to start moving however you wish. If you want to go down to the ground, if you want to come up. But here, we are going to feel the breeze. Remember, we are outside. That sun is coming down on us. We've got the beautiful blue sky with the white fluffy clouds. And we're going to feel the breeze with our motion. How can our motions and the way we move be the breeze, right? Again, very good for the imagination. And here we are doing a release of the pent-up motions that we hold inside of our bodies. And again, we breathe in and bring the arms overhead. And as you breathe out, just sway, 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 however you wish. And breathe in, arms overhead. And breathe out as you just sway with the rhythm of your body. It's quite freeing if you allow it to be. Again, breathe in, arms above, and sway out with your body. Sway with the wind. Move with the wind. How does the wind look for you? And as we come back into mountain with our hands up, honoring this blue sky above us. We're going to take our hands and tickle those white clouds. How fun is that as those white clouds start laughing and giggling? And just picture the sun over here with its beautiful smile, observing you, tickling the clouds. And the clouds get filled up with so much laughter that it creates rain, and it starts raining. We are going to take our hands and slowly just lightly tap the top of our head and our face and the side of our face and all the way to our chest and our shoulders and the back of our neck, to our back, and then our tummy. And we can't forget about our arms, the top of our arms and the bottom of our arms and the other top and the bottom and our back. And we are gonna take it all the way down to our behind and the back of our legs, in the front of our legs, and the sides, and the front of our shins, and the calves, and the tops of our feet. We can't forget about those. And balance time. How about the bottom of our feet? Can we balance? Feeling all these beautiful raindrops on our body, which takes us into a nice forward fold. Whew, that was a lot of work. We're gonna bend our knees and we are gonna come to a seated position. We are gonna lay on our backs and we are going to head into happy baby pose. Whee! So we're gonna take our peace fingers. We are gonna wrap them around our big toes and stretch our legs out to the side. And again, we're babies here. Our kids are very good at showing us this. And again, do what you need, move around, have a fun. I always have kiddos laugh it out here. So let's take a nice deep breath in. And laugh it on out. Nice deep breath. And buzz it on out. Slurp it up. And buzz it out. And let your toes go into corpse pose. Here, we're just going to relax. If you are working with essential oils, lavender is a very good one, unless you have an extremely busy day today. And at that point, we will talk about some wild orange to lift you up and start getting you re-energized. And you are in corpse pose. So let's bring our hands to our heart. We're going to breathe in through our nose and exhale all that's going through your head. With each breath, feel your heart. It's getting filled with love, filled with peace. Feel that. Breathe in and out. What parts of you need a little more love right now? Your shoulders, your knees, your neck. Send some love there and fill it up with beautiful, illuminating light, healing light. Now, who can you send some love and light to? Can you and your kiddo send some love and light to each other? Breathe in. And breathe out. Love, love, love. Now imagine you're both feeling it and you just start smiling. When you breathe out, where do you feel that in your body? Where does it just warm you up? Let's take our hands out to the side. And we are going to wrap them around us with a gentle squeeze. And give yourself a fabulous hug. You deserve that. You are loved. And just savor that feeling. And hopefully Miss Shannon is going to pop back on and grace us with her amazingness.
Hello. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Well,
Oh my gosh, I loved every second of that. I really liked it when you started laughing when you were doing the baby pose. That was awesome. How can you not laugh, right?
Right? I agree. It's a great fun pose and it gets you back to those kid-like qualities, kid-like traits that we ever so need more of it in our lives.
Absolutely. It gets us back to being silly with our kids, which everybody knows they love. And then it just kind of warms our heart, up levels our energy, right? I feel already energetic. I didn't even do the yoga flow exactly. I was like in the Facebook group, just kind of putting some goodness in there. And so I have elevated energy just doing the breath work itself and watching the flow. So I did the breath work every single time in real time. So that was goodness for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. If you guys just watched it and got to know the flow that we did today, got to know the breaths a little more. We kind of stacked these breaths so you guys could get to know them and practice them and play with them a little bit. Introduce some really good ways to use your breath work while doing yoga. How to get in your inner child with your little, right? Even if you don't have a little, this is a fun yoga pose. This is a fun yoga flow, excuse me. These poses are fun. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did to share it with you. Again, we are here every single Wednesday between the lunch or dinner hour of Central Standard Time. I know the time change. If you're watching the replay, you're like, I don't even, what it is what it is. We're here between 12 and 1 Central Time, which is about 1 to 2 Eastern. And now,
which is like 10 to 11
Pacific. Yes, we're going to get this. All right. I am going to stop the recording. So for now, if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for being here. If you were here live, thank you again so much for being here in real time. I'm going to stop the recording and then we're going to talk a little bit more on the live in our Facebook group. Okay.